Asteroid 99942 Apophis is paying a visit. This will end up being a job for Genos, and because he's the FNG, this old git will be tagging along too. Silver Fang. More like Silver Fox, am I right? Genos decides it's time to exercise his right to bear arms. By the way, I love this sort of shot. So intense. This Metal Knight fella wants a pop at it first though. But his DPS doesn't cut it. With time a-wasting, Genos decides to get drastic.
I think I see the meteor being pushed back. Really? Nope, it was just my imagination.
While that was fucking rad, it wasn't enough either. It's cool though, Saitama's got this. He blasts it into a million much smaller rocks, which are still, you know, kinda coming down everywhere. Good enough for government work. These guys are mad. Mad that Saitama wrecked their city. And I mean they're not entirely unjustified. They hype up the crowd and get ready to rumble!
I give up, I'm sorry!
Saitama heads home to chill the fuck out. Genos lets him know that no matter what the public thinks, he'll always have at least one brochacho. My good pal Cthulhu wakes up from a long nap and takes a nice stroll on the land. The stars are right. The children of Dagon rise from the dark corners of the earth to make us free and wild, to teach us new ways to shout and kill and revel in joy. Genos packs his shit and hits the bricks, as does this guy, Moomin Rider. Even if all the other heroes are all noping out of there. He calls them wet, sopping vaginas and resumes his advance. And as we'll see, the vagina has no place in this episode. This speedy fella, who's legally distinct from the Flash, gets owned, but my main man, Puri Puri Prisoner, steps in to save his sweet ass. Oh yeah, and Sonic has done a jailbreak too. He's deeply upset that this motherfucker has ruined his pretty boys and will be powering up and paying it back. Oh shit, he didn't get an expanding sweater. They rearrange each other's faces a bit until Puri Puri Prisoner realizes he's getting whooped and goes full Sailor Moon. Never go full Sailor Moon. See? What I tell ya? Before he takes his go, Sonic asks who this slippery bastard is. Why, he's the king of the ocean, of course. Instead of being a big handsome beefcake, Sonic relies on being fast. And for a while, it works pretty good. But soon, British summer sets in, and the king starts feeling a little more at home. So Sonic decides to leave it for another day, and fucks off.
It's not safe to get into a car with strangers.
The Sea King comes knocking at the civilian shelter. One scrub-tier hero faces his fear and tries to buy just a little more time.
Heroes rock!
They get a little, but not much. Genos takes his shot, and only pisses him off. The king hocks up a big grolly at the land-dwelling plebs, and Genos takes one for the team. While he enjoys a well-earned and pleasantly phlegm-free gloat, Moomin Rider busts out his superpower. He has a bike, and also the world's most gigantic pair of bollocks. Seems like an inconvenient combination, but clearly it works for him. The crowd hypes him up, and he gets insta-wrecked.
Nice fight, man. Should be proud of yourself.
Alright, time for Saitama to tag in.
and killed him in one hit.
Well, that was lame. I kinda had my hopes up, too.
The crowd is kinda skeptical. Some slaphead punk nobody's ever heard of took down this big scary monster with one punch. Well, maybe he wasn't so big and tough after all. Saitama cracked pings just a little, and tells them that yeah, the other guys must have worn the monster right down, and made it easy for him. Back home, they get some fan mail. Saitama's looks pretty intense.
Here's a guy with free time.
He's also got some from the Hero Association.
What? Really? Are they firing me?
No, he's getting promoted. On the way back, he runs into Moomin Rider, and after an episode so delightfully fruity, it makes JoJo's Bizarre Adventure seem positively Catholic. They enjoy a moment of a much more grounded kind of bromance.